So this guy has a lot of figures. The store is basically everything that's collectible. So comics, TCG, a bunch of toys, vintage figures, tons of Lucy's. Look, this guy has a whole bin of just straight turtles, bro. Straight turtles. I'm not gonna lie. Today they're having a tag sale. I believe like up to 50% off for certain items. So this place is pretty busy for 9:30 in the morning. Um, but if, I'm gonna definitely take a look at the cards. I don't think I've seen any video games, but I'm trying to start get into Pokemon, TCG, stuff like that. Try to expand the business. So I'm gonna see what product they have and see what else is more interesting to me. So. Yeah, cool. You ever GI Joe kid? No. So my father actually has his old GI Joe with the O-rings and stuff like that. All those rubber bands are probably fried. But growing up, I used to play with like the vintage 80s, 90s Joes. So I'm pretty familiar with like, you know, like the way they work and stuff like that. I was a GI Joe kid. For those who didn't know. Damn. Toys R Us, bro. I didn't even know Marvel Legends was being sold at Toys R Us at the time. That's pretty dope. Or, bro, Diecast, Optimus Prime, and Ghostbusters collab. That's so fire, bro. Okay. I found the goods. I found the goodies. Yeah, you can tell he doesn't specialize in this, but aggressive inline. You ever heard of this one? This is a Tony Hawk Pro Skater with roller skates. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how much it's worth, but I'll take a look at it, see what's up. Let's see. Some movies. Pro Skater 3 is always a good one. Injustice. Sonic Heroes, I'll take a look. It feels empty, I'm not gonna hold you. Take a look at that. What's this? Nothing. Let's see everything. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
This place is busy. I think Dead Rising 2 off the record is actually worth something. It says 20 right here, but you know, bundle deal. See what's up. What else? Dance Dance, Hot Wheels. Nothing I see that I want. No, you're good. So, guys, I just turned 26 and my knees are already giving on me. Damn. Alright, so take a look at these. Pretty good titles. This one is extremely banged up, but the disc sells, so why not? So you want to zoom in or take a closer look at they're at the 151 booster bundle for, I think that says 175.
Where you see that at?
Right there, you see the Pikachu on the left?
Oh.
I think that's 175. There's no way that's 700.
You go, look, you go like this.
This is one of those things like how do I tell what year these are from? You know what I mean?
And then look, it goes to the site.
Okay.
Go to contact.
And when
Just
you gonna
fill out
put 'em
your
up
name,
there?
email.
Where are you gonna put it when you?
My guy's
Okay.
trying to finish up the store. So as soon as I do that,
Over there, stick it and
I mean, or do you want to? You know what?
I give respect to those who do toy hunting more so than like any other reselling. I just think toys are just on a whole different level of like scavenging hunt. It's kind of crazy, to like eyeball something and say, oh, I know that one. It's like, all right, well, there's like hundreds of them. So respect to those guys. I know that Snake Eyes. That's fire.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
So yeah, since all the toys are 50% off today, try to make a play on these. I mean, I'll find some ones that would most likely move. Not the new stuff. Definitely won't sell as fast. Take a trip with me, and we can learn this together, or you guys can roast me in the comments.
If I'm doing just like one-offs, just text me. On a white.
Let's take a look in this room. This one. Oh. That's not for sale.
But I'm really waiting for that. I don't know if you like them, but
I got more video games too. I can show you.
You do?
yeah, it's becoming
Let me
like.
just make sure my brother's
Just talks about the first year.
Gotcha.
You got the first.
Case of just like straight cardboard backs. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't from like a.
I wonder if people actually like buy those. Just like the back cards.
John. Thank you guys.
Yeah, he said the owner said he has more video game stuff, so hopefully it's good stuff. Take a look at it and just do a big purchase. At least I'll walk away with some profit,
So we said what? There's that a con or something? Pretty dope.
Saying that these are from 1999,
Well, hey, where'd you get?
1996.
Oh yeah,
These are probably OG.
it's on $35.
Yu-Gi-Oh's another thing I don't know about, but I know it sells, and Yu-Gi-Oh is actually
It's cool. It would be cool to get.
Yu-Gi-Oh is the #1 top-selling TCG in the world. Believe it or not. It actually it beats Pokemon in terms of the playing aspect, and more Yu-Gi-Oh cards have sold than Pokemon cards. Fun fact.
That's it, right? That's the piece you brought? Where'd you get it? Oh, yeah, I got it.
Dark Magician Classic.
Oh, you're chill. Okay, you're good. Okay, cool.
Hey Steve, I don't know if you know anything
Let me
about
ask my
Hot
brother. What you
Wheels.
checking out, bro?
You know,
Some,
oh God, I forget. Larry Wood.
yeah, well these are.
He's from Connecticut. They never have a Hot Wheels.
These might be OG,
He's from here.
and this
But
is
he's
an
like got a
OG
shop
OG
in
little
He does artwork. And he
card
does
holder too. These say 2020 on them.
Draw out the card and
Yeah, these say
machine cuts
2020 on them, first edition. So obviously these are new, but I think these are like old school. I don't mind taking a look at them.
And he signed it. There's like the prints are copy.
So there's like two guys said it's real, two guys said it's not. Lily Letty. They said something about the seams being brown still. But
Oh, that hurts my heart.
That just jumped right out when I saw that brown cloak.
No,
And I just sold the loose copy I had like the other week too.
But the thing is
Alright,
it a
let's
dye
see.
brown coat they dyed, or is it a legitimate? That varies people. But it's also a Mexican. It's not a bootleg, it's a license. Lily Letty had the license.
Damn.
It's not in there? Some aren't in there.
No, they're empty. Yeah, empty cases.
Because the game might be in there.
Yeah,
In the box.
yeah.
That's 50. Oh, it's all half price. Yeah, yeah.
I'm down to get these
Did
cardboards
you
though.
see
They're
the
super
blue
clean.
eyes in there, right?
Oh, it's in here.
Super
It's in
clean.
this pack.
I don't know what they're worth,
The
but
blue eyes.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
some clean
All right.
boxes.
Alright, but I gotta pick cards for this.
You're good.
That's
Let me
what I
just
was
check.
making clean.
Boxing manuals in there.
You know the simulations for the final boxes.
Some Japanese GBA. I don't think I'll jump into the Japanese, but
All right. Yeah, my mom bought that actually.
yeah, just boxes of manuals. I'm gonna take a look. He has a ton of Lucy's in here.
It's in here. Yeah, no, it's in here. I checked.
Yeah.
So please don't be a box.
Yeah.
Oh my art, bro.
Yes, sir.
But these are good cases of manuals, so I'm not really worried about it.
That's what I think too. Yeah.
Let's look at the DS. I see some solid games already. Kingdom Hearts.
I don't. I gotta look into this more because the guys that like I don't know.
Make
if
sure
she
they're
made the
authentic.
cloak at those factories and Kenner just or it was made in Hong Kong just the figure.
Ace Attorney.
I don't know the Mexican stuff.
Metal Slug.
Yo. Oh, that's Kamen Rider. Or it's Power Rangers, but the modern one where they did.
The biggest thing is the cartridge, right?
Oh, nice.
They'll have like these
Oh, that's cool. I just sold
these tabs right here. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but the middle there's like a little like dent in the middle. Also the back, you know, just make sure that the Nintendo, you know, font is like accurate. Yeah, but
Oh, but yeah,
that's just basically like the main thing you're looking for. You know, you could tell which cartridges are like repros and which they're
You know
not.
what was good?
So like this one's authentic because I'm seeing that little
that
tab in the
game had
middle.
that functionality where you could jump
Usually
from,
the
like,
fake ones just have
hiding
it's
spot to
flat,
hiding
it's just
spot
flat
and
across.
just, like,
You know, so
the one that
If I could find a way to combine three, that's what it hurts.
he has PSP Lucy's in there too.
wait. You're talking about the one where you go ship to ship and stuff? There was like what spot? So a
Vice City Stories, I believe that's a good one. And they come with their manual, some of them. That's cool.
I think like $6 for both. 6, 10, 14.
Oh, some manuals in here, bro.
18.
Liberty City Stories. Let's take a look at
Oh,
that.
actually, that's not a half, so I can't. I'll
I
do,
think these are the manuals for all those games, bro.
1 through
Yeah. Oh, and the cover art and manuals. So there's no cases.
It's basically 60 and then whatever.
So if I
this
find
is.
cases, I could probably complete them.
So it's
Let's see if they have the
6,
manuals for the
10,
games I got.
14, 18, and then it's not that much. I'm sorry. 18 plus 6 is 78. That's
Yeah, so I see Spirit Tracks right here.
Sorry, my brain is fried. I'm bombarded.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure there's still good stuff in there, but just,
They're not cheap, but they're
you know, I'm limited to
they're
how much I can
not
spend, you
cheap,
know what I
but
mean?
They never lie. Like, they'll send you home. Like, oh, it's just this. Just go.
Sure there
You
is.
don't need it. They're not gonna lie, basically.
yeah, no, we do the
That's
same
hard to
thing.
But like,
If
I've
it's
never
something that, like,
even like, you know what I mean? Like at any place, I've grabbed like a stack of DS games, loose like that. Yeah,
and you don't do manuals.
Yeah.
not individually, no. Like I only grabbed these just because case and manual only.
Yeah, but is that worth?
It's worth something.
So do you do oil changes there?
The complete in box is like 55,
Say it's quiet.
so the case and manual probably go for like, you know, like maybe
I
10,
go. Where do I
20.
go now? Valvoline.
I'll put it in the
one of
stack,
those where you
but
drive in and sit.
Yeah.
I was just saying,
But
if
it
you
oil
come
change
across
probably
the
take
game
a while at your place.
Yeah.
loose, because do you typically find PSP games loose?
not really.
No.
No, no.
Oh, there's one.
Well, I grabbed two that he had loose.
What'd you get?
Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I mean, I'll. It's Silent Hill. I might as well.
I mean, you might as well put this back.
So this video turned into a game hunting video. Yeah, these are boxes, case and manuals. You know, but like
Oh,
these
Resident
are
Evil.
there's great titles. Yeah.
Sounds like it's big. Next oil change. Or anything.
So let's see what he wants.
Like what he was asking on the whole thing?
The whole thing?
Yeah. Did you ask him?
No, I didn't ask him.
You're where?
I'm at the Torrington one.
Okay.
I was curious.
Yeah.
Did you have a price on the whole box?
I can get it for you. It's basically gonna be half of whatever it sells for, maybe a little less.
You want to throw a number at me?
I'll go through it. Thanks, brother. I'll see you soon.
I had one other question.
Oh.
I think I might have gone through all the spawns over there. Is it narrowed down to just the 2 boxes?
There's two. There's
I spent $400 on these games. The owner also had his stuff marked at 50% off, and he gave me a better deal than 50% off. So these are all cases and manuals, which is fine because I got them for super cheap. But the main event, and this is the most DS games I've ever picked up in a single purchase. But dude, Metal Slug 7, Zelda, 2 different copies of Spirit Tracks, you know, Dragon Quest, like Mario's, Animal Crossing, and then also GBA games. These are the most, like, this is the most loose cartridges I ever picked up. Some RPG, Sonic, stuff like that. He threw in like these manuals for free. I got a couple of other things, you know, just some loose stuff, but nothing crazy. This is like the main event. But $400 spent on all this stuff, phenomenal. I would say like realistically, it's like about like $1,000 worth. So I'll be back at the show for sure. I'm definitely gonna come back to this place, especially a very fair, very fair owner, and pleasure doing business as always. But this was a fun pickup. Definitely bread and butter titles. You know, next time I come back, he said he'll have more games and, you know, 50% off again. Oh yeah, that's better than flea market. Why would I ever want to go to a flea market? I just come here, you know. But yeah, we're gonna buy some booster bundle Destined Rivals right now for 40, and then we're gonna keep walking around, see what else we can find.
40, 50, 60.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. And now we are here at Retro Junk. Brandon,
How you guys doing? I'm Brandon, owner of Retro Junk.
you guys have seen him in our previous video, best game store in Connecticut. And Brandon, why am I here today?
I believe you are looking for that bad boy.
Boom. So guys, since I'm getting into cards, Brandon here has very kindly given me a booster bundle that he put on the side for me. I appreciate you. I'll let that know in the public.
No problem.
And how much are you selling me this for?
40.
40. Take that, scalpers.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
that.
How much would that cost you in the city if you went to a store in the city to buy that?
70, 80. Yeah.
Sounds
So,
about right.
Prismatics,
Got to take care of the homies.
40 bucks. So I'll gladly pay him. And before I finalize the purchase, bro, what is your best advice for someone like yourself who does sell cards? Do they move as fast as games? Do you think it's a good market to jump into?
They sell extremely fast. Pokemon is hotter than ever right now. Everyone wants it. I refill this case a couple times a week as long as I have collections coming in to fill it with. Whether or not I think people should jump into it is questionable. It's just a really, I mean, as I'm sure you know, it's just hard to get product for a decent price, especially if your plan is to resell it. So, I mean, you got to take that into consideration. There's deals to be found sometimes, but most shops like this are charging, you know, double MSRP. So if you're gonna do it, you have to take the time, the patience to go through singles binders, because sometimes shops slip up, you know, and put a higher dollar card. They misprice things. So if you're gonna get into it, you have to be really thorough and know what you're doing for sure.
And for a card, for a shop owner yourself, right? Like, to your general public, you'd sell this for the same price, right?
Yeah,
40?
yeah, correct. Yeah.
And why wouldn't you charge 60, 70, like what market says it is?
Man, I'm a collector first, so I know how it is to be disappointed walking into a place and seeing some inflated price. So I'm always gonna be on as close to retail as I can, as long as I'm getting it for wholesale prices still.
Right.
The issue with me is I do get stuff, but I get very limited quantities. So when I get that, like those were gone in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
When I got them in, and that's me limiting them to one per person and trying to do things the right way. But it's just crazy right now.
And when you sell singles, right? What do you say like moves the fastest? Is it vintage? Is it full art? You know, the illustration rares. Like, what do you think like moves?
In a shop setting, it's really a little bit of everything. Because you know, I have kids coming in, like families coming in, and the kids love the binder because the majority of that stuff is $1 to $5 range. But it's really a good mix of vintage and modern. People like me, I prefer vintage, but then there's certain singles and modern sets that I go after. But I'd say overall it's pretty even. And that's same with graded cards. I sell a really decent amount of graded stuff as well.
You don't grade your own cards, right?
I do on occasion. I actually have a submission out right now that should hopefully be done in a couple days. So we'll see what we get back from that. But
Gotcha. Well, brother, I appreciate you.
Always.
Let me get you paid right now for
Hell
the
yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
And you know, I hope this works out for me. You guys can leave a comment below. I looked at Marketplace in New York. It is a nightmare.
It's ruthless.
We're in Connecticut, bro. We drove an hour and a half to be here just to buy this and buy the other stuff I got from BrickHouse. But I think I can do it.
Oh,
what
yeah.
I say to you off camera, we prosper no matter how hard it gets.
That's right. You have to have that mindset if you're in any sort of resale type business. Yeah, you just got to keep going, man, one day at a time.
And if you guys have any Pokemon collections within, like, you know, especially New York, because there's a lot of different store owners here in Connecticut, New Jersey, stuff like that. But hit me up. I'll be willing to take a look at what you have, make deals, and learn more as I go. But nonetheless, hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. Good luck to me, and we'll keep making content, baby. Plug Nostalgia Doshi. I'll catch you all later. Peace.